Hey, good evening and welcome to Hillsboro, Kansas. We are in for a matchup tonight. This is Lee Waldron, joined by Ryan Prehan, who will be on the air in just a second. Ryan, are you there?
I am here and I am ready to go.
Welcome to Hillsboro, Kansas, folks. We are live here, just about 6 minutes away from tip-off, and what I believe is one of the biggest games of the season for your Tabor College Blue Jays. We'll get into some of the details there, but Ryan, how we doing today? Are you doing all right?
I'm doing great. I'm just excited for this matchup. We have two powerhouse teams in the conference, and arch nemesis is Sterling and Tabor in a conference-deciding matchup here tonight for both the women's and men's team. We're looking for a great game, tons of fan support, pink everywhere. It's going to be a great day.
Absolutely. The JV men's game just ended, and they set the tone, scoring 91 points. So if that's anything, a light of what's to come, we're in store for some basketball, some good basketball tonight. The energy's been mounting all week. Obviously, when you play a school like Sterling, who you have a lot of respect for, you're going to get the best, and you can expect that. It's almost like a KCAC Classic every time these two teams get on the court. There's a lot of story crossover, and we're going to get into that in a few minutes. Just looking at the initial records, Ryan, let's talk about that for a second. Coming into tonight's broadcast, which, believe it or not, we've got some pretty neat features for you. We'll be in high def tonight, and looking at the records, the Tabor Blue Jays come in with a 13-3 home record, or KCAC record, 17-11 overall. That is good enough for first place. They've won 5 games in a row, and Sterling College comes in with an 8-8 record overall in the conference, 11-16. They have played some better basketball. They lost their last game. Looking at the matchups here, just last week you saw that Sterling did lose to Kansas Western by 11 points, and Tabor put a great performance on against Bethany, 69-31. So Ryan, looking at the matchup, what do you see here as you got Tabor with their record and Sterling there? How do you feel about this game?
I think Sterling's got a lot of proof tonight, and especially against a rival such as Tabor, they have to do something big here to prove that they're still a competitor in this conference. I mean, tournament might be out of the view for them right now, but they got to prove something today, and I think this could be the stage to do it. In a rivalry game in Hillsboro away, I mean, they've got as much fans here as we normally do, so we'll see probably a lot of support for both teams.
Absolutely. This gym, if you're not on your way yet, I appreciate that you'd want to listen to us and watch the broadcast, but if you're not on your way to Hillsboro, you might want to get in the car, get your kids' diapers changed, get the whatever you need to get here, because the people are piling in, and just the proximity being about an hour away from each other, the atmosphere is going to be electric, and you want to get here and find a good seat, because once you get it, I don't think you're going to be able to give it up. It's going to be that type of game, back and forth. Let's talk briefly a little bit about the connection here. So we have our head coach, Sean Reed, wonderful coach, is actually an alumnus of Sterling College, was an assistant coach for many years, and now he's been in charge of our Blue Jays for a few years. What do you think the feeling is there, Ryan? Put yourself in Coach Reed's shoes, coaching against your old team. Let's look here a little bit about his broadcast. Ryan, why don't you just talk a little bit about Coach Reed, talk about his bio and the connection here.
I mean, smart man, Bachelor of Science from Sterling. He did graduate from there, as you said. He's my health and wellness teacher, so you kind of see that. I'm get a little break in interviews because of that, but yeah, he's got something to prove tonight as well, you know. Got to tell him, you know, you had a mistake, let me go, or I deserve to be the head coaching position that I am. And he's brought the girls this far. He needs to keep putting him ahead. Yeah. I think this is a stage to prove it against a rival, his old team. It'd be a great win for him tonight.
Yeah, to my knowledge, he has not given up a loss to them since he's taken over at the helms of the Blue Jays head coaching position. So, yeah, to say he's got the number is kind of accurate, but obviously he would never say that. He's as humble as it gets. He wants his girls to play good basketball, and they have. They've actually played really well the last few weeks. Let's switch gears and talk a little about the Sterling coach. We've had some transition there. Casey Bassett, actually, she played in the Warriors program. I remember her from when I was here as a student and saw her play. What a great player. And she's in her first season as the head coach. She did get her bachelor's from there, and she master's in health, physical ed, recreation from Emporia State. She's back now, coaching her alma mater. So you kind of have this interesting dynamics of the storyline where you got former coach in the program, now coaching with the Blue Jays. former player now coaching at the helm of the same program. So there's a lot of common ground there. They know a lot of the same people. But at this point, it's about let's get after it. Who's going to play their best basketball tonight?
It's going to be definitely interesting to see just this huge rivalry. And, you know, Tabor obviously looks like they have the upper hand just stats-wise, but you can't let that be the deciding factor. And we've seen plenty of teams come out here at Tabor and kind of stun us at the beginning. We saw that with Southwestern a little bit when they came out here, and Tabor men's team had a definite stats advantage, but I mean, they got rocked in that first half. Granted, they did come back and win that, but you can't underestimate any opponent, especially Sterling, because Sterling will always be hungry for a win in the Tabor Gymnasium.
I agree with you. We are just about a minute before we get our starting lineups announced. I think we've got some of those. We can go over them as we're going to hear them in just a second. Well, we're going to tune in for the national anthem as I'm a little off on my schedule. Let's tune in for that here as we're going to have a prayer and national anthem in just a minute, and we'll come back with the starting lineups after that.
Tabor College volleyball coach and associate athletic director leads us in prayer.
Lord, we just want to thank you for the opportunity to be here tonight to celebrate with these women a game that we love. First, Lord, we just want to thank you for everyone that you have brought through the battle with cancer, that you've touched and blessed their lives in a very special way, and we just want to tell you how much we love you for that. We just ask a special blessing for those that are still in the battle, that you would strengthen them emotionally and physically, bring them through their battle, Lord, in the way that we know that you can. Lord, we just ask that you be with these women tonight, help them to stay safe, and also, Lord, just help them to play to the very best of their abilities so they can celebrate you and worship you through who you are and all that you do for us. In your name, amen.
And we are back. Starting lines will be coming up right now. Here we can kind of see if you're following on DACstats.com, which you can if you do want to keep up with the game in the stats perspective. That's what we use here at the booth. It looks like the starters for Tabor is going to be Tanisha Dean, Mallory Zerker, Tina Lowen, Kaylee Troxel, and Sam Short. Kind of the usual. That lineup has been working for quite a while, and it's been really good for them lately. And I mean, we saw them kind of move away from that rotation. We were kind of worried about what that would do. You know, having Sam Short and then Tina Lowen and Taylor Jansen come in, that seemed to work well for a long time. But Coach Sean Reed said, you know what, Tina Lowen needs to be in that starting lineup, and they put her there. And she's been dominant. Over the past few games that she's been in there, she has provided nothing less but excellence from that position. And it's proven as Tabor has not lost 5 games straight, and they've been on top of their game.
Yeah, you know, towards the end of the season, you want to find your lineup. You want to find the 5 that you want to start the game, to set the tone. What I love about the lineup for the Blue Jays is that there's not, you look at the awards, we don't have one person that's taking those. We haven't had a conference award in several weeks since Tanisha Dean got it. And so for us to do that, that tells me a lot about the Blue Jay lineup, that they are a team, they play team basketball, and they have been playing lights out defense lately. You see them dressed in pink as we are in a pink out tonight, supporting breast cancer awareness. So you're going to see a lot of that. And here comes our Blue Lady Jays as they are getting ready to go for tip-off.
Lowen making their way over. Sterling also has a pretty elite starting lineup. They're not anything to blink an eye at. We have number 10, Fall, number 15, Briggle, number 21, Stagner, number 25, Davis, and number 45, Dower.
They've been playing, again, like I said, better basketball as of late. When we played them first, there was a chance that I thought we might really blow them out at one point, but then we gave up about, 14, 15 points unanswered, and they actually climbed back. And so this team is good enough to compete with the Blue Jays. I think what's important is that the Blue Jays play their type of basketball. Don't worry about the hype. Don't worry about the moment. Just play solid basketball. Play good defense. I think Coach Reed's probably drilling that in them is play defense. They've played some of the best defense in the conference the last 2 games. Just shutting teams down. If they can do that tonight, we're going to have a lot of fun as fans and you and I as well, Ryan.
And like you said, that defense, probably the best help defense in all the KCAC. I mean, we don't see many things get down low, let alone score. And Sam Short, I think she's on top of the conference in blocks. Something we haven't seen before in a long time. And she is dominant down low. Not much of anything gets past her. And really, the Tabor offense has a huge height advantage over a lot of teams. They've got Tanisha Dean playing a guard position. Most girls her size would probably be a forward, maybe even a 5 if a team is running a 5. And here she is doing a tip. That just shows you how athletic she is and how tall and how dominant she can be. We've seen her from the drive, and it's just something that you can't blink an eye at. She can get past anybody.
She's the best player on the court, hands down. There's not a player better than her out there.
I would tend to agree. There's number 21, Stagner. Ball. Stagner again.
A lot of ball movement to start the game by Sterling, moving it around.
Trying to find the open shot, but Tabor doing a good job. Dean on the outside, guarding.
Good job by Sam, not falling for the pump fake.
Ooh, but they get the rebound after a missed tip. And it looks like 10 Fall is going to nail that one for 3.
The Hillsboro native there. Actually, Ali Fowl from her brother's a freshman here at Tabor, and she's a senior at Sterling, so you've got some cross rivalry in the household tonight as she hits the 3 to start the game for Sterling.
Kaylee Troxel at the top to Mallory Zerker on the side. Zerker trying to find something in Troxel to Dean. Didn't want to take that shot. Looked like she might have some room, but didn't want to do it. And Tina Lowen driving,
Great
and
move.
she'll get the basket. Tina Lowen down low. We were talking about her, and here she is.
Hillsboro connection there on both teams starting off the game, so to greet their hometown with the first buckets of the basketball game.
Here's another thing Sean Reed's been running is that full court press.
Another 3.
And Kaylee Troxel with a nice rebound.
Looks like they're going to call a foul there, not a jump ball.
And that foul's going to be called on probably number, oh, they do call it on 10.
Ali Foul.
Foul, excuse me. Thought that would have been given to 15, Brickle, but.
Yeah, she kind of looked surprised as well.
Sterling also coming out against the press, and that's going to bounce off number 25, Davis, and so Tabor's going to keep possession. 27 seconds left on the shot clock. Something Tabor always struggles is probably finding a groove offensively early in the game. That could be a factor here today. Tanisha Dean, she's trapped. She does find Tina Lowen.
Good patience by the Jays to break the press there. Nice
Ooh,
pass. Gets
And
the
Tina
roll.
Lowen again. Not afraid of anyone under that rim.
And the Blue Jays quick to press again, so we're gonna see who can handle the pressure tonight from both teams.
Foul coming up.
Brickle over to Foul.
Foul on the outside, gets past Zerker.
Haley Davis with the pump fake. Looked like she got a nice block. Here's another one by Sam.
Woo.
Sam
That one
Short.
was a big swat. You
Reason
could
why
hear
she's
that.
leading the conference in blocks there.
Not afraid of anybody.
Zerker kicks over to Lowen, who's got the first 4 Blue Jays points of the game. Cross court to Troxel.
And Troxel's gonna nail that jumper. That's a sweet spot. Don't let her sit open there. She'll nail it every time. And ooh, ball gets away from Davis, but they make it out of there. Foul coming up. Nice screen set by Dower.
Straight up, no foul called.
Good block by Sam Short. That one will probably go to her. Zerker. Out to Sam Short.
Dean, cross court to Dean.
Looking for somebody.
Zerker for 3.
Nails it! Nails it! Wow, Tabor is 4 for 4.
9 to
from the
3.
field.
Timeout, Sterling.
Woo! 4 for 4 from the field. Wow, that is how you want to start a game. I mentioned it and they proved me wrong right away. And they're not going to let that get to them. 3-point basket, Mallory Zerker.
What
wow.
a great start to the game for your Blue Jays. 3 for 3 from field goal, 1 big 3-pointer. What a great start here. Your home court, your home crowd against a cross conference, about an hour away rival. You've got a quick bucket there by Ali Fowl with a 3-pointer. Tina Lowen answers with 2 quick inside post moves to put them up 4 to 3. Another jumper, a nice pass from Tina Lowen cross court to Troxel, hits a 2-point jumper, and then good ball movement, getting the ball back into Zerker. Sorry, Zerker, the third Blue Jay to score tonight.
And Zerker usually not quick to shoot that three, but she saw an opening and she took it and it paid off. Now in the game for the Blue Jays is Erin Maxwell, number 5, and Taylor Hurd, number 10. Erin Maxwell been doing a great job down low, great rebounder. I remember last week when she was here, she got 9 rebounds off the bench. That is something you don't see every day.
Oh, no foul, no travel. I thought the travel would have been the first call.
They will get the jump ball, which would go in favor for Tabor. Looks like number 33, Kelsey Strobel, coming in for Sterling now for number 21, Stagner. Dean to Hurd. Hurd trap, but finds Dean. Dean
Great
on the
job
drive.
breaking the press. She's going to go the distance here. Misses a layup. Rebound. Swings it over to Taylor Hurd for 3!
Rainbow Taylor Hurd. That went high to the sky and it came down. Good for 3. And Tabor is up 12-3.
And that layup there was the first missed field goal for the Blue Jays. But again, I like the aggressiveness by Tanisha Dean, taking it all the way. Great way to break the press. If no one's going to stop you, just keep going.
This is how you want to start a game, especially against a rifle like Sterling. It's great to see it. Tanisha Dean misses the pass there.
Good rebound by Maxwell.
Erin Maxwell's got 2 rebounds in less than a minute of being on the court.
Taylor Hurd brings it back up to Troxel. Seeing good offensive patience here. Kayla Wilger set to check in for the Jays. Taylor Hurd with the jumper, misses it.
Ooh.
Maxwell, good job trying to keep the ball alive. Way to get back by the Jays, and they're going to call a foul, I believe, on Maxwell, number 5.
No, they're going to call it on Lowen. I don't know how they do that. Lowen had her hands up. I would give the foul to Maxwell there. I think she was definitely on the inside a little bit. But I don't know how you give that foul to Lowen.
Free throw is good by number 25,
Davis.
Haley Davis from Haven, Kansas. Makes the second one.
12-5 in favor of Tabor. Kayla Wilkerson now. Taylor Jansen in as well.
The first bad decision by the Blue Jays, turnover by Tanisha Dean. We finally see the press get to the Jays.
Ooh.
Another rebound, kind of a off-balance shot there by Davis.
3rd rebound by Erin Maxwell tonight. She's well on her way. It looks like a travel maybe.
They're going to call an offensive foul on Tanisha Dean. What's interesting about that was the official on the far side of the court who didn't even have a good angle here. We had the guy on this side, our official to the near side where the play was being made, didn't blow that whistle. It was a guy who couldn't even see, had a blocked vision of that play. So offensive foul caught on Tanisha Dean. Kind of surprised there.
Interesting place for it to come from. Oh, and Taylor Hurd with a nice block pass and a steal. Taylor Hurd, my favorite player off the bench for Tabor, probably the 6th woman, if you will. She does a great job, and she can do just about anything. Plays great defense, can shoot the 3, can drive, has a nice jumper from anywhere on the court.
Looking at the ball, Taylor Jansen here, who's a kind of a Tina Lowen 2.0. They're going to call foul, second foul of the game. Allie Foul, Hillsboro native, gets called for her second foul, and she'll be subbed out now. She puts in 5.5 minutes to start the game.
Erin Maxwell at the line. Erin Maxwell, while a really good rebounder, not the best shooter on the Tabor bench. She misses her first. Mallory Zerker in the game for Tabor. Erin Maxwell misses her second. .15 on the outside for Sterling. The 30. outside to Dower. Dower can't get up. Caleb Wilgers with a nice block pass, but it won't go anywhere.
Rickle drives away. Good switch defense there by the Jays, and a block by Jansen. They're going to call a shot clock violation on the Sterling College Warriors there. Great defense by the Blue Jays.
Coming in for Aaron Maxwell is Sam Short. We'll see Taylor Jansen, Sam Short down low now.
It's all about the patience. When you're dealing with the press, you have to stay patient and not try to force the ball and take what they give you and just take your time, and you'll find the open person if you can wait long enough. And the Blue Jays are showing good resolve and reserve right now to do that.
And Sam Short is going to get fouled by what looks to be Dower. That'll be her first, Sterling's third, as Kaylee Troxel checks back in for Taylor Hurd. Caleb Wilgers inbounds to Sam Short. Now it's to Kaylee Troxel. Caleb Wilgers again on the outside. Back to Troxel. Ooh, Short can't handle the ball. So that's going to be a turnover. Credited to Sam Short there.
Thrown ahead. Great defense there. Diving on the court.
And nice play by Caleb Wilgers to get that to Mallory Zerker.
And Zerker's going to get fouled.
It's going to be on Brickle, number 15. Probably a smart foul on her part, prevent the drive. Wilgers goes around the screen.
Three-pointer.
And she nails it! Kayla Wilgers with a three-pointer of her own. This Tabor Blue Jays offense is on fire from the field. 6 for 8.
Coach Reed getting after his team, wanting that tenacious effort.
Brickle on the outside, almost goes out, but manages to get the ball away.
Shot clock down to 3. And they force a tough shot. The Blue Jays are just playing wonderful defense. It's almost more fun to watch than great offense. It's good defense. And the Blue Jays are playing with so intense and switching, and they're not fouling. It's just really good defense. If you're watching, it's clinic tape if you want to watch how to play defense against a good level of opponent.
Sean Reed always known for his defense this year.
Wilgers puts up a 2.
Wow. That was
timeout
out of nowhere.
Sterling College uses their second timeout. Full.
17-5, Tabor is up, and this Sterling crowd is dead silent. Something you can't always say, but Tabor fans are on their feet, cheering loud, and they look at Sterling and nothing's coming from them right now. What a way to start for Tabor. Now 7 for 9 from the field. That is over the normal percentage of any team this year, and that's better than anything Tabor has ever done this year to this point in the game. Usually a very slow starting team is Tabor, but not today. 7 for 9 from the field, 3 for 3 from behind the arc. Only place they're really struggling is the free throw line, where Aaron Maxwell did miss 2, but I mean, 8 defensive rebounds by Tabor.
3 blocks, so you've seen that already on the defensive end. Sam Short, just good defense by the Blue Jays, which at the end of the day, I think Coach Reed would say the offense is going to come. We're going to figure out how to score buckets, but if we're not stopping the other team, it does no good. So I want the effort to start at the defensive end. If you go down the line of good teams in the history of college basketball, that's where it starts. You don't see teams say, hey, let's go score 120 and we'll see if we can hold them to 110. No, let's play good defense, and that will build off of everything else. And if you can adopt that mindset and that DNA, oh my, you're a tough opponent. And the Blue Jays right now, this is their 3rd game in a row, just playing tenacious on the defensive end.
Let's look at some more stats here. Bench scoring, Tabor has 8 to Sterling 0. And look at that defense again by Sam Short blocking that pass. Scared our PA guy, Nate Duell. Just got back from a swim meet, I'm pretty sure. swim team doing a great job this year. It's the first year as an integrated program here in Tabor, and they've been doing wonderful.
They'll swim at the national meet here in March in Oklahoma City. Oh, almost a steal by Wilgers. Three-pointer by number 25.
Wow. Davis with a nice looking shot. She'll nail it.
They needed that as they had a drought of about 4 or 5 minutes there without a bucket.
Mallory Zerker to Kaylee Troxel.
They get the ball to the middle, which is a great place to have the ball and to set up your set. Blue Jays having no trouble getting into their offense so far.
Tina Lowen doing a good job of pulling that defender off Kaylee Troxel so she can get that pass in. Kayla Boogers on the drive to Kaylee Troxel.
For three. Oh!
First missed three of the night for Tabor, but a good-looking shot at that.
And she hustles back. Good defense. Just good defense by Troxel. After a missed three to hustle all the way back. Again, if you're watching, that's how you play the game. You don't sit and watch your shot. You bust it back and you help. This is fun basketball. Good pass in low.
Ooh, Mallory Zerker not able to get that one. Good take, though. She drove into three Sterling defenders. And Kayla Boogers will get the steal. 10 minutes left to go, and folks, let me just tell you, this is the most explosive I've ever seen this Tabor offense.
Wilgers, in and out, a three. Tina keeps the ball alive.
Fighting for the rebound.
Knocks her own player down. Sam Short with the jumper. It bounces in the back of the iron and goes in. 19-8, your Blue Jays are ahead just about halfway through this first half. 10:05 to go.
12 on the outside with a shot. Nothing much you can do, but she'll miss it.
Good job. A travel is the call.
And that'll go Tabor's way.
Starting to see the fans pour in here. We've got our Blue Jay as well. We've got the young kids. We've got the young families. We've got the students in pink. We've got the Sterling fans. It is an exciting atmosphere right now if you're a basketball fan in Hillsboro.
I think if I were to be the Sterling coach right now, one thing I would stop is the press, because it seems to be only really wearing out his own defense in that order, and they're not able to get set for this Tabor offense very well at all.
Right, you're going to have a good depth and stamina if you're going to keep pressing for the remainder of the game.
I think, honestly, it's just giving Tabor more chances to get to the rim.
Lowen with the shot, missed. Oh, Davis gets away. Good recovery by the Blue Jays. Again, though, I mean, you're not seeing easy shots for Sterling. Even that was challenged, and the gal Davis had beaten the Blue Jays down, so just good hustle by the Blue Jays.
We haven't seen an easy bucket for Sterling since Fowle's first basket of the game on that three. She had kind of a nice open look, but they haven't seen that same kind of shot since. Troxel to Dean. No points for Dean yet tonight.
Troxel with the jumper, nails it. Unselfish
She loves
basketball.
that shot. 10 to 20 foot range is all Kaylee Troxel.
Just unselfish. Just you're seeing Lowen could have taken that up strong, maybe got fouled, but she kicks it out to the wide open Troxel. Who again, yeah, that's her second one, I think, from that range. She's kind of potent from there.
She does a really good job. Known for hitting some from behind the arc too.
Big
Davis
shot.
with another one.
That's 2 big threes from her.
And Davis,
10 points for her.
wow, keeping Sterling in this game a little bit right now.
Absolutely. Foul.
Ooh, bad foul there for number 41, Brianna Sullen.
5'10" senior from Salinas, California. Sam Short at the line to shoot 2 free throws.
She'll make the first one. Taylor Hurd gonna check in for Mallory Zerker here.
6 turnovers for the Warriors, 3 for the Blue Jays.
Ooh, an in and out for the second one. They were 1 for 4 from the free throw line.
Just great recovery there by the Jays. Seeing good ball movement now by the Warriors, who kind of trying to get in sync with an offensive identity here, as they've been swarmed all day.
And another block. Wow.
Wow.
I don't know about that one.
I'm waiting to see what he's going to call. You know, if he's going to call a push or a contact on the arm, because to me, he's short had her arm up, clean contact, and there was nothing there. Tough call for the Blue Jays, but the ball does not lie is what I like to say. And so first missed free throw there.
I played a lot of volleyball in California, and that looked like a straight volleyball block. She just went straight up, maybe moved her finger down and touched it a little bit, but I didn't see any contact, but the ref certainly did.
Makes one of two.
Score 22-14 in favor of Tabor. Kaylee Troxel hitting up right now. Looking for Tina Lowen, she finds her. Erin Maxwell at the top. She tries to get around the screen, couldn't though.
Blue Jays taking time, I mean, using the clock, being really patient with it. Oh, hits a rim there. Tina with the big rebound. Goes up with the left, she misses it. Ball's bouncing around. Sterling takes possession.
You know, even though no points came from that, that was a good possession. They got 2 offensive rebounds, 3 shots.
Steal by
Erin
Maxwell. 22-14. The Blue Jays have not led the entire game. They were down 3-0 to start the game after a alley foul 3-pointer. Wilgers and Jansen set to check in for the Jays.
Taylor Hurd on the outside.
Poked away by Strobel. Brittany Kohlberg there. Solon trying to go up big and gets the ball stripped away from her.
Nice job, Erin Maxwell. Doing a great job down on the post.
Mismatch there as Solon took her time getting back down the court.
Doing a fancy pass there by Taylor Hurd.
Maxwell with another rebound. I believe it never reset the clock there because it did not hit the rim. Troxel for 3. Tina Lowen with a great hustle.
Erin Maxwell with 4 rebounds on the night now.
There'll be a full timeout called here by the Blue Jays. Wow. Man, I feel like we've had a lot go on already, and it's only been 14 minutes into this ball game.
And Sterling do a good job of staying in it, really. Only 8 points down from what they were, I think, at 1.9. So at least it looks a little better. I don't know how much better it actually is.
Yeah, the Blue Jays have played well, but you know, I think the biggest thing probably that's kept us close is Davis has hit 2 big 3-pointers. Probably much needed for the Jays.
I mean, 10 points.
The Warriors, excuse me.
3 for 5 from the field, 2 for 2 from behind the arc, and 2 for 2 from the free throw line. She's doing a great job tonight. She's also got 2 rebounds and an assist to go with it. Nothing to blink an eye at.
6:05 here to go in the half.
We're starting to see some of that pink. Pink and blue seems to be the color of the fans tonight. We're going to get underway here again. 6 minutes and 5 seconds left in the half. To remind you fans, we will be interviewing Coach Sean Reed at halftime of the men's game and Coach Micah Ransliff after the end of the men's game. So stay tuned for that.
We'll work to get some updates around the conference here in just a little bit.
And Taylor Hurd with a nice deflected pass. Good defense by her.
You're not seeing a lot of easy lanes for the Warriors to pass into.
They've been doing a good job of blocking those passing lanes all night. We've seen Sam Short get in there. We've seen Taylor Hurd get in there. Caleb Wilkins at the top, defending 12. Inside to Dower. Erin Maxwell on her and gets the rebound.
She is all over the glass. A foul is called, would be Sterling's 16th foul. So a quick update, we do have, because there is some implications here, we're playing Sterling. Bethel is currently ahead of Southwestern 25-23. if the Blue Jays win tonight, the women's team, and Bethel can hold a victory over Southwestern, the Blue Jays would clinch a conference title, regular season title, which would book them a ticket to the national tournament.
And at least one game at home, possibly a second one, which could be great for our fans here that they can tune in online and watch that.
Especially we've got some new testing here, HD broadcast, something that we're looking to go to in the future with the conference, and as well as Tabor College wanting to add to the experience for our viewers all over the country. Foul called there on 25, Davis. Tanisha Dean looking to get her first points of the game, believe it or not, Ryan.
And yeah, I mean, that's probably the most odd thing from this Tabor team today is that Tanisha Dean is not scoring a whole lot.
Seeing some energy here from the fans already, as I can tell that they will be into this game till the very end, as well as our men's broadcast later on.
Tanisha Dean makes her first, so that'll be her first point of the night. Sterling with 7 fouls, Tabor's 3, and Tanisha Dean misses her second one. Tabor's struggling for the free throw line tonight.
Guess you can't win them all. I mean, as far as we're playing a pretty good half thus far.
Definitely. Tabor's scoring about an average of 63, 64 points a game. So I think they could be right on track to do that same thing tonight.
Good move there.
Gower gets around Maxwell there.
Smoky Valley High School product there, senior with a good post move over Maxwell. 7-point Blue Jay lead.
Aaron Maxwell off the bench has more rebounds than any player, Sterling or Tabor. She's got 5. The nearest one is 4 with Tina Lowen holding that. Other than that, it's all Maxwell from the rebound point of view.
You got to give credit to the Warriors defense as well. They're contesting really aggressively. You're not seeing a lot, which that could come back and hurt you. You've seen so far the press, and they're playing aggressive. Can they hold on to their stamina throughout the whole game? I think the answer for the Blue Jays is we've got enough depth here to bring in 5 new bodies, even if Coach Reed wants to. Do the Warriors have that same answer if they're going to keep up the intensity? My guess is we'll find out.
Caleb, we're just throwing up a
great
shot.
Great rebound by Sam Short.
She drew up a shot there with about 2 seconds left on the clock to get the reset. They do end up getting the rebound. Caleb Wilgers trying to find something to go. Finds Kaylee Troxel. Ooh, and that 3 barely misses.
A call block on Wilgers there. Good call. She came late to the party as far as her feet were not set.
Was still moving when she hit the Sterling player, I think. Tried to slide under and make it look a little bit more convincing, but it doesn't work. As number 11, Jordan Greer for Sterling checks in. Tabor up by 7, excuse me. Sterling down by 7. Number 34, Alyssa Gasper, excuse me. And Davis gets blocked by, I think, Mallory Zerker, actually. Sam Short was over there as well.
Seeing great defense here. Again, it's a common theme, and I love it. I think if fans enjoy that, you even have to respect that. It may frustrate you, but as the other team, you want to see good, clean defense.
Really do. I mean, Tabor is such a momentum team. I think their defense is kind of keeping them in it even when they're not shooting well. I mean, right now they haven't made many baskets these past few minutes, and Sterling has come back 23-18
Tough
now.
basket there by Greer.
5-point difference now. That's a lot better than what we saw earlier. Tabor 9 for 22 from the field, doing a lot worse from the field than they were earlier.
3.5 minutes to play in the first half. Lowen looking to pass the ball. Short gets it on the corner.
Ooh.
It's a good shot, good look.
Just a little short there.
Good steal there. Oh, gonna say that Wilgers stepped out of bounds. I thought she was in air the whole time. I thought it was gonna be off of the Sterling back and out of bounds to the Blue Jays, but not the case.
I thought the same thing, but they're gonna give it to Sterling. Tabor has not made a 3-pointer since they were 3 for 3 from behind the arc. Now they are 3 for 8. They are still leading in rebounds by 3 now, less dominant than they were earlier today.
Davis for 3. She misses it. Gets a rebound, a long rebound.
Greer on the drive on the Troxel, but it doesn't go. Mallory Zerker with a nice rebound.
Call a jump when there's some really aggressive play there by the Sterling defender. Gives the ball back to the Warriors.
2 minutes and 45 seconds left here in the half. Sterling has clawed its way back from a 9-point deficit to now a 5-point game here right before half. And Tina Loman doing a nice job of keeping that pass from getting in. Tanisha Dean is going to check in here for Kayla Rogers. Number 11, Jordan Greer for Sterling will be inbounding the ball here. They're resetting the shot clock to 27 seconds, I guess, is what they're saying Sterling has now.
2:42 to go in the half.
In the game for Sterling is number 11, Jordan Greer.
Dower.
Number 15, Kate Brickle. Number 25, Haley Davis. Number 33, Kelsey Strobel. Number 45, Lori Dower, excuse me.
Good screen there.
And a nice three-point basket. And that lead is now down to 2 for Tabor with 2 minutes left to go here in this half.
Good answer by the Warriors as they were in a 12, 13-point hole at one point. They battled back with some big shots and some great defense on the Blue Jays.
Basketball is a game of runs, and we've seen big runs by both teams here today. Kaylee Troxel finds
Good
Sam
entry.
Short. Sam Short just a little
misses
short
it.
in there.
She had an easy layup there, missed a shot.
And Sterling will get possession here with 1:58 left to go here in the half.
Blue Jays still shooting 39%, which is better as Sterling shooting 31%, but they are now 50% from three-point land, 3 for 6. Blue Jays have pulled off and are now 3 for 8.
Dower outside to Davis. Now to Greer. Now to Strobel. Back it down to Dower, who finds an opening, and this game is tied.
1:35 to go in the first half. We're now even. The runs don't really matter. It's 0-0. So let's see how the Blue Jays answer in the last minute of the half. Swarming defense by the Warriors.
These Sterling fans are no longer silent, and Tabor's going to have to get there.
Zerker for 3, nails it.
Nails it.
There's your answer. Mallory Zerker, Marine Academy had an answer.
Come out and say anything you can do, I can do better. You want to hit a 2, I'll hit a 3. Greer.
Travel.
And that's going to go Tabor's way. Minute left here. Tabor could go into half with the momentum. And maybe not the biggest lead in the world, but it will certainly feel like it if they can keep it going the way it is now.
They've got a chance to have 2 more possessions here, so I'd like to see them take advantage and really have a strong possession here.
Kaylee Troxel bringing it up. Tina Lowen now back to Troxel. Finds Lowen again to Zerker down low. And they're going to call it for a travel. I couldn't see it from this angle.
Yeah, I think she did move her feet before the dribble there, which would be an accurate call.
Greer to Dower. Back up to Brickle. Back to Dower again. Davis.
Shot clock approaching under 10. They're trying to get it in the post. Good job by Sam, and they're going to call a foul on Dower as she goes down.
That's going to be an easy over the back call. She definitely hacked Sam Short there, but no, they're going to call it illegal contact to the head, which it was. But, I mean,
that just doesn't sound right. Illegal contact to the head by a basketball player.
and Sam Short will get a chance to go with the line, so a chance to extend this lead here. 17 seconds left to go in the half.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far, and you're really enjoying the HD and the different camera angles we've got for you tonight. 15 seconds approaching here as the Sterling Warriors will try to get a bucket. Match the 3 or a 2. Good defense there by Sam.
She's going to cause the pass get disrupted. 5 seconds left. Kaylee Troxel with the ball. Now to Tanisha Dean.
Oh, almost.
And that was close.
Not the best look there, but good defense again by the Blue Jays. So we go into half now, 26-23. Doesn't look like the fan base agreed with that too much. We're going to take a short intermission. We do have some neat things going on, a chance to win a flat screen. We got some students going on. They've got to make a layup, a free throw, a three-pointer, and a half-court shot in 35 seconds, I believe. So we'll tune in here, and we'll come back in just a bit with some halftime stats.
My name is Ashley Kemling, and I'm from Grant, Nebraska. My academic experience here at Tabor is a very personal kind of experience compared to the big universities and other schools that don't have that one-on-one connection with the professors or even the president of the college or just other staff who really care about us. We cover a lot of broad ranges, and the top three are education, business, and science. And those programs are all very excellent. We have very high percentage rates of people going to grad school, people getting teaching jobs right away, and people who have internships that lead to very good jobs. Professors are really open, and they have office hours that you're able to go in and meet with them if you need extra help. I find that the class sizes being small at Tabor really help have that personal connection with the professor and other students around you.
I would say that community is built most at Tabor through chapel, through sporting events, through the classroom. Actually, it's built through everything. My name is Brandon Johnson. I'm from San Diego, California. I'm an RA, so I get that opportunity to really just reach out to the guys on my floor. It's not something that you're forced to do, but I feel like it's an opportunity for me because I want to get to know the guys that live there, the values that Tabor has. I have myself, so I have a desire to reach out and get to know those guys, and ultimate goal is for everyone on my floor to know Christ, and that's why I'm excited and I love being an RA there. I think that's what really separates Tabor, because there's an opportunity to build family outside of your family from home, and you have the opportunity to stretch and grow in your faith.
The fellowship here at Tabor is pretty cool. Everybody's interacting with everybody. My name is Jasmine Gilkey, and I'm from Wichita, Kansas. I love all the Bible studies that we have here. I love the chapels that we have here. People who are filled with joy from the Lord. I have learned at Tabor that Jesus is faithful to his children. He's continually pursuing after us. I've learned that he wants community to be strong. I've learned that he wants people to love people with their whole heart and without limits. I would say that my spiritual growth here at Tabor has prepared me in a way just to take on the world.
Here at Tabor College, there's a spirit of service. My name is Tyson Brockle, and my hometown is Mobridge, South Dakota. One of the ways in which I've chosen to be a servant for Christ while here at Tabor is joining the SP&D Prayer, Share, and Dare band. We meet every Wednesday night, and we do worship services, putting your schedule and your thoughts and your priorities aside and looking at others and what they need.
If you're looking to challenge yourself, whether in spiritual life or academically, or even if you're athletically looking to compete here at Tabor, Tabor is a really good place to do that. It's just a really good place to grow with your friends and to build connections that will last a lifetime.
statistics for you. First for Sterling. Sterling was 8 of 22 for 36% from the field, 4 of 7 for 57% from the three-point line, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Brianna Sullivan had 1 point. Kate Brickell had 3 rebounds. Jordan Greer, 2 points, 2 rebounds. Kelsey Strobel, 3 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Lori Dower, 4 points, rebound and assist. Allie Fowle, 3 points. And leading the Warriors, Haley Davis with 10 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. For Tabor, Erin Maxwell pulled in 5 rebounds. Team shot 38% from the field on 10 of 26, including 4 of 10 for 40% from the three-point line, and 2 of 7 from the free throw line.
It's right now. And the main one being Haley Davis.
2 threes.
She's great from the field right now. I'd just keep giving the ball to her if I was Sterling. She's been pretty much on point with every shot that she's taken. I'm pretty sure 3 for 7 from the field, not the best, but just under 50% there. 2 for 3 from beyond the arc, and 2 for 2 from the free throw line. She also has 4 rebounds and 2 assists and only a foul to show for it. She's doing great all around the court.
Look to see, what do we look to see here in the second half? We got about 2 minutes left. What's the verdict here, Brian? What do we got to do to win this game?
I think we've got to find a way to get through that Sterling defense. Maybe give it to Tanisha Dean a little bit more, let her use that right hand on that drive. Tanisha Dean's really good at cutting through defenses that way. Maybe play it a little bit down low a little bit more. I mean, we've had a lot of pull-up jumpers that just haven't gone from early on in the game. I mean, now we're 4 for 10 from the three-point line, 40%, but that's not going to cut it because we've watched a 12-point lead diminish to 3 in the matter of 8 minutes. So Tabor needs to pick it up.
Yeah, they were up by 12. You might have just mentioned that. And we blew that lead a little bit. Had some turnovers there. So yeah, we've got to. If we're going to pull ahead, they've got to hold it. Sterling's not going to fall. They're not going to give in. They're going to keep playing hard the entire game.
We're about to get underway here. Minute left of the twice in the first half. So 4 minutes, 5 rebounds. That's an amazing stat.
It's a perfect example of what a good team does. You have a role. Each team has roles for their players, and you're seeing Erin Maxwell say, my role is to go in and be as aggressive as I can on the boards, and I'm going to get every rebound in my minutes on the court, and it proves. Her agenda, her goal is to grab the ball, rebound, box out, put bodies on people, play hard. She does her job. She's not trying to score 20 points, make threes. These girls are playing within their role, and that's why I think the Blue Jays are such a good team.
And roles really build an unselfish team. When you know what you have to do, when you know what your place is on the court, you're not worried about scoring. You're not worried about being the best player there. You're worried about fulfilling your duty on and off the court, and that just builds an unselfish team. We've seen a lot of that. Tina Lowen could have had an easy layup down low, pass it out to Kaylee Troxel, who hits the jumper in a way less contested field. And that has just bred how Tabor's done so far. Granted, they have been a little bit down since then.
Here we go.
But we're ready to see that change. As Kaylee Troxel bring it up on foul. A nice screen by Sam Short. Tanisha Dean. Now to Troxel.
Zerker comes around. Nice pass to Lowen, who's going to go in. Look to get a post move. Troxel cuts.
And a nice little floater there by Troxel. Nice pass by Lowen again. Lowen's got 4 points, just great in the post, but she sees Kaylee Troxel making that cut every time, and she hits her there, and Kaylee Troxel now has her 6th point on the night as Tabor is up 5.
Good defense there by Tina Lowen cutting off.
She gets the steal there. Kaylee Troxel's going to bring it up.
Good job playing post defense on Dower by Tina Lowen.
And that's how you want to come out of that half break.
Foul with a good reach around steal there. I saw it the whole time. She trailed her and put up a poke on the ball.
And it looks like number 21, Megan Stagner, is going to get the basket there. 3-point lead for Tabor.
Now turnover by Kaylee Troxel.
She got trapped there in the corner and couldn't quite see Tanisha Dean.
Tanisha was open, so it's just disappointing to see that overthrow there.
Stagner on the outside, finds Davis. Now to foul. Davis again. And pass over from Kate Brickle.
Screen there, Davis trying to go to the hole. Good cutoff defense there.
Brickle on the drive.
Good poke, nice job.
She tries to find Megan Stagner there, but it gets tipped and thrown out of bounds.
Tina Long with a good hand on the ball.
7 seconds left on the shot clock here for Sterling. They're probably going to look to give it to Davis to try and put it up there. But no, they give it a foul. 6 seconds left.
They're going to have to take a tough shot here. Foul's going to throw up a deep three. And she does. Gets a pretty good look up. Tanisha Dean grabs a rebound. Not a bad look, a little high arching shot, but took a close bounce there for the Hillsboro native, alley foul. No whistle as felt like Dower there was putting a body on Tanisha Dean for a few seconds there, and no call by the officials who are sporting the pink whistles.
2 straight turnovers by Tabor. They're going to have to get that under control. I'm sure Sean Reed is not happy with that. Foul on the outside. Finds Stagner. Inside to Dower. He will miss, but Stagner will get it. Sam Short with a block, though. No foul called. Short did have her hands up there.
Letting them play a little bit, I guess.
Looked like Sam Short may have been hit in the face there. She looks a little uncomfortable, but not enough to take her out.
Official timeout here. Looks like Maxwell's going to check in here, for Sam Short, who was on the floor there. Looks like she took a pretty good hit on the court.
Looked to me that she got hit in the face, maybe poked in the eye a bit. Maybe that's what they're going to look at right now, but Erin Maxwell now in. Sam Short recording her 4th block on the night on that last possession. Finding Zerker.
Zerker take it all the way for a layup.
And wow, 8 points for Zerker on the night. She is exploding from the field.
Steal by Tina Lowen.
A Hillsboro native in her own right takes that ball away.
Smart.
Oh, and we're looking for a foul call.
Oh, Maxwell had a layup there.
6 rebounds for Maxwell. Didn't get the layup there. Fans looking for a foul on that Kaylee Troxel shot.
The Warriors are trying to trap the Blue Jays on defense.
Stagner puts up a 3. It does not go.
Oh, wow. Poor decision there by Mallory Zerker, who could have just grabbed the ball. Went to go let it bounce out, and just a great hustle play there by the Warriors player to tip it off of Mallory Zerker. Just not a smart decision. Should have just grabbed it. Would have been Blue Jay basketball. 30-25. Lady Jays ahead. And a steal off the inbound by Zerker, who makes up for it.
And a foul. Looks like that's going to be on alley foul.
25, actually.
So that is going to go to Davis. That'll be her 2nd.
So Mallory Zerker with the air makes up for it with the quick steal.
Caleb Wilgers bringing it up. Foul on Wilgers.
Look to see Sterling continue to try to trap, and the Blue Jays can be patient and get it to the open defender out of that trap. They're going to have a lot of good opportunities. You see it again there. It's Dower with the trap. Tanisha takes it all the way in. Maxwell aggressive.
She will not get the basket, but she will get the rebound.
Oh, wow, they're going to call that on Tanisha Dean. They're going to call a push when she jumps straight up. Kind of an interesting call there by that baseline official.
I understand how you push when you've got both hands in the air, but he must have seen something I did. Did not. But Erin Maxwell recording her 7th rebound of the night.
On her way to 10 if she can keep up this pace.
Leading everybody in that category.
Another turnover. They're going to call a foul. Oh, they're going to jump ball. Oh, my.
Wow. Whew. Come on.
That was a steal and very generous jump ball by the official. Looked to be, there was no tie up at all. If anything, you don't call a whistle dead at all. You let the play out. We pulled it away and we should have just taken possession over.
And that ref had no view of the ball at all. Mallory Zerker's back
turnover
to him, and then we're going to get the turnover anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter in the end. But Mallory Zerker had her back to him. there's no way he can see that ball.
Full timeout by the Warriors, who are, now we get a chance to see if the officials are going to have to talk it over with any of the coaches. I don't see any Coach Reed asking for an explanation. He's more worried about the next 16 minutes, as you and I are the main ones concerned about that call.
And, I mean, we've seen him make a call like that earlier where he had no clear vision on the play at all, but still had enough confidence to call a foul for some reason.
The Sterling Warriors now with 16 turnovers, so approaching the 20 mark here with 16 minutes to go. The Blue Jays do have 9, but they have 10 steals. If you want to define defense, it's in those numbers right there. 16 turnovers, 10 steals, 5 blocks.
That's an amazing thing. And 4 of those indeed coming from Sam Short, but this whole team is capable as we've seen so far.
Get a glimpse of our pep band as one of the only schools in the conference with a pep band. What a unique feature for the Tabor College home court advantage. As not only do we have a swarm of Blue Jays to come into the nest, the Jays nest, we also have a pep band that really gives some added energy to this game.
And a nice factor of the Tabor College pep band is even when Tabor College does not make the tournament, oftentimes they are invited to the tournament ground because no other teams in the KCAC or the NAI, for that matter, really have a pep band. And so they're asked to kind of play to pump up the crowds there.
So we always get to go to the Championship Monday. That's what it means.
We always get to be in the NAIA tournament.
This year we hope to repeat as 2 teams in conference, as the men and women both won last year to qualify. Good press break here by the Lady Jays.
And let us remember that if Tabor wins tonight with a Southwestern loss to Bethel, we will win the conference uncontested.
And clinch a ticket to Sioux City. Maxwell with a great
low.
move.
And she gets her first basket of the night.
She's rebounding. She's now scoring. Just a good effort off the bench by her.
And we've seen her get a lot more minutes as of late. At the beginning of the season, she was a rare maybe 30 seconds to 2-minute player for a game.
Dower with a quick bucket.
But now she's been a regular off-the-bench player, and I think it is because mainly of her ability to, on the board. And she has done well in her role there, and no signs of stopping.
Blue Jays break the press with ease. What I'm seeing, Ryan, with my perception here is a little fatigue setting in for the Warriors, and they're going to call foul there, no pun on alley foul. Kind of not the best call. I will admit that was kind of, I would have let that one go. Little contact, but come on, she didn't like fall over. She retained possession of the ball. I feel bad. That is her 3rd, and she'll check in. Her last game playing in Hillsboro, most likely. Well, I take that back. There could be a tournament turnout there, so I won't say that. But last conference home game, when she gets to play in her hometown, and she's been cut short to minutes tonight due to foul. Wilgers all the way and misses a layup.
Ooh, and Taylor Jansen had a chance at the rebound there. Doesn't bring it down. It's number 12, Brittany Kohlberg.
Davis looking to take a quick shot, and good defense by the Jays.
Davis on the outside, and she will take the
screen, and good rebound there by Sam Short, who seems to have recovered from her kind of hard fall in the court earlier.
Sam Short doing a good job tonight. Never really see her from the points category, but she is always there defensively. Stat sheet or not, it is hard to score a basket when Sam Short is down low.
Good job getting Sam Short with the catch.
And she will get a basket.
Chalks, that was not a pass. Maybe she'd say it was, but Chalks overshoots, and Sam Short there to clean it up. Blue Jays climb now to their biggest lead of the second half at 7 points. They led by 12 early in the first half. Sterling clawed all the way back to tie it.
Number 33, Strobel.
This could be a good time in the game for the Blue Jays to go on a run and really see if the Warriors will have the energy. You're seeing it right there in the legs.
And Dower gets the basket down low. Taylor Jansen was turned around, and I think Sam Short was a little bit out, not able to defend it there.
And they're going to keep pressing. You questioned that earlier, if they should retreat off of that. It seems to me like their legs are getting heavy. Would you agree?
It looks to me that way. They seem slow off the ball. And Taylor Hurd, who I wanted to say taste the rainbow, but she could not complete that one.
Kind of seeing it on both ends. It's that Sterling is looking like they're fatiguing at a fast pace. Carey, that's another turnover for the Warriors.
Good defense there by Taylor Hurd to stay on the ball carrier the entire time. As Dower checks out for, it looks like, number 41, Brianna Sullen.
Southwestern currently ahead 47-45 against Bethel.
Still a close game.
We'll keep you updated on that as we get closer to the end. 3 by Wilgers, nails it!
Kayla Wilgers with 8 points on the night off the bench. I tell you what, you got Maxwell for rebounds, you got Wilgers for points, and that's all you need. 8-point lead now by Tabor, biggest of the half. 13 minutes left to go.
Almost a turnover. It is one.
They won't get it.
Nice job by the Lady Jays.
Wilgers now on the outside after getting that ball off. A nice steal by Taylor Jansen. Working hard to get that ball.
Turnover by the Blue Jays, who now total their 10th turnover of the game. Looked like a walk.
And Taylor Hurd doing her best to stop that one, but it's still going to go down for Sterling. And they break the press.
Smart job by the Lady Jays. 37-31, Tabor on top. Taylor Jansen taking it. Nice pass, a little too low. It's going to be off the Sterling defender.
Tanisha Dean now checks in with Taylor Hurd there. Caleb Wilgers getting ready to inbound the ball here. Tabor with a 6-point lead as fans have now filed into the gym. We are pretty packed full, and the guys' game hasn't even started yet, folks, and that's usually the ticket there. But here we are. Tanisha Dean on the outside. Taylor Jansen. Inside Sam Shore doesn't go. And it looks like that'll be a steal by number 21, Megan Stagner.
Hard foul there by Jansen, not giving in a layup, so Stagner heads to the line and shoots 2.
That's going to be Jansen's first foul of the night. Kayla Wilgers with 8 points, Kaylee Troxel with 6, and Sam Short with 5. Those are the top scorers for Tabor currently on the court. As Stagner hits her first.
Looks like the Jays have had a few opportunities here to go on some runs, and Sterling doing a great job of kind of answering the bell a little bit, keeping them in the game, which is all you can ask because, you know, the Blue Jays have potential with the defense they play and the shots, big shots, they could pull this, stretch this game out. But right now, they're hanging tight, 37-33, Tabor College Blue Jays on top.
Sam Short gets trapped there a little bit, but she won't get it out. No, she will not yet. Taylor Jansen now. And she's going to drive.
They're going to call a late carry, I believe. They're going to call a foul. Oh, wow.
Pushed by 41 is what they're calling it.
Again, sorry, Sterling fans. I would be a little uneasy about that call, too. Just seems like in this type of intensity of a game, you got to let that go.
Sam Short on the outside, 41 on 41. Wilgers now with it. She's trapped in the corner, but she gets
nice
out.
Screen. Big screen by Short.
And that one just falls
Nice
short.
rebound to Dean, who's going to go up strong.
And she'll get her first basket of the night. 3 points for her now as Tabor goes up 6 again, and they're ready for Sterling.
It wouldn't be a bad time to say it's Tanisha time if you're a Blue Jay fan. She needs to not take over, but be assertive.
I would agree.
I will not hold back my reservation from saying, hands down, she's the best player on the court tonight for the women's. She has all the skills. It's just a matter of, does she want to be really aggressive and take her, maybe her team's play out of the zone, or she want to just let the game come to her. I think right now she's doing a great job. Gets a rebound, goes up strong. But I'd love to see them run some isolations, get her the ball, maybe on some mismatches, and let her go to work in the post. Let her set up some other people.
Definitely, and she works hard. Probably the best driver in all of the KCAC conference. She can get to the rim from anywhere. And if you let her get that right hand up, she is going to make you pay for it, as she is so good from the drive. She is just as good as anybody else in that way. And a real threat, but it looks like they've kind of limited her tonight. And it looks like Strobel will miss that one. Tanisha Dean with a rebound of her own. And that's going to go to Kayla Wilgers now. Wilgers to short.
Call foul. So you're seeing Sterling has decided that they are going to roll the dice and be aggressive. Hopefully get some steals. They feel like that's their best move right now. They're going to play the Blue Jays hard, and they've only got 14 fouls, so they're not in bad shape. But it's definitely a gamble. A smart team can hurt you in a lot of different ways if you keep playing aggressive.
Tabor's still up by 6 here. Kayla Wilgers now with it. Tina Lowen getting ready to check in here, probably for Taylor Jansen, I'd say.
Thought I might see Wilgers go all the way there. Troxel with a nice jumper off the screen.
That's her 8th point of the night. Troxel deadly from that range.
Just smooth within. I mean, she can shoot a 3, but I love it. Those players that know their shot, and she settles for the quick, easy jumpers inside there. She knows where she can be most effective and help her team. Ooh.
And she is great from that range.
Oh, gonna call a block. I guess they have to here. They can't really call a charge, but big contact there. They're gonna call a hit.
Tabor doing relatively good job staying in a foul trouble as Kayla Wilgers checks out of the game here for Mallory Zerker. Mallory Zerker also with 8 points on the night.
Set there, nice bucket by number 21 Stagner.
That will go to Stagner. 6-point lead here for Tabor with 10 minutes left to go in the game. This is a little bit nerve-wracking, folks. Like I said, we are not going to walk out of here with an easy victory. Sterling isn't going to give it to us. And Tina Lowen with a nice drive and a basket of her own. 6 points for her on the night. Great drive by Tina Lowen as she puts Tabor up by 8, 43-35. Gasper, now to foul. Inside to Dower.
Good defense there. Sterling trying to get it inside to get a bucket there. Nice pump fake. Sets up a good jumper.
Gasper's misses.
Zerker with the rebound.
Troxel now bringing it forward. Tanisha Dean, she's double teamed. But she's going to find her way inside.
Big bucket by Tanisha Dean. Looks like there's going to be a timeout. Warriors, Blue Jays up to a 10-point lead here.
Tanisha Dean now getting on fire here, getting her way to the basket, using that right hand, proving she's the most dominant player on the court right now.
Pep band staying in it here, folks. If you are you're just tuning in, we welcome you to the broadcast here on the Blue Jay Network. We have 9:27 to go in the second half of your women's game. Your first place Lady Jays currently ahead 45-35. Sterling Warriors playing very aggressive, a very good ball game, but down by 10 points here. Big opportunity for the Jays to clinch a share of the title tonight here in Hillsboro.
Right you are, and this is a big game right now. Tabor wins this, they clinch at least a share of the conference title, sending themselves to the tournament. This is probably the biggest game of the season for Tabor, and the rivalry is only a small part of that, which is another just how much this game weighs.
It's huge. You look around, you've got lots of people here, a lot of people in attendance, both sides. Look, if you look behind us, we're almost filled up there. Our section on facing us is filling up fast. We've got plenty of people yet to get here. It's going to be tight. You're going to have to be. We wish we had a rafter you could just hang out in.
Put the student section up in the air, maybe. And as you said, a lot riding in this. We've got Hillsboro natives on both teams. We've got strong connections with Coach Reed being from Sterling. We've got a lot riding on this game, and it's just so happens to also be a rivalry. And it's a huge one here. Sterling fans and Tabor College fans don't usually get along, but now they're having to sit in the same gym.
We're all friends. You do love the fact that we're both Christian colleges. We represent our universities, our colleges really well. We have good values, and I can boldly say that two great Christian schools that compete really hard, honor God the right way. So when it's all done, you'll shake hands, respect each other. But in the moment, man, I want to win.
Oh yeah, and this is what we need to win. This is big.
Oh, body! There was some body contact. I'll say we should have maybe called a block there on Sam Short, but they're going to call a push.
This is bigger than Mac. This is bigger than Bethel. This is bigger than Bethany. This is Sterling. They're an hour away. We've got many alumni from Sterling. We've got many Sterling people from Hillsboro, Kansas. So a lot riding on this game alone, conference title or not. Bragging rights, really. And those are worth a lot. Tabor, I think, did end up winning the Sterling-Tabor football game earlier this year, which was a big one.
They did. That was a big game for the Blue Jays. Dower at the line.
And she'll make her second. This Tabor is now only up by 7, I think is what the total will be now. Oh, no, 8. They will keep it at 8. I did not look at the
8:56 to play. They've got numbers here. If Tina can get it to her, smart decision to go back up top. They had a layup at it. Troxel for 3.
And she nails it! Haley Troxel, not afraid to take that shot. That's her 11th point of the night. First Tabor player, double digits.
I'm not afraid to take a shot.
Maybe that can be our little pop culture reference for Haley Troxel.
Here we go. Great stop. Blue Jays up by 11 now.
Tabor has done a great job of containing Haley Davis, the leading scorer for Sterling.
Ooh.
She has not made a shot this half.
Tanisha Dean with the easy layup.
Great pass by Troxel, great layup by Dean, and we're ready to take this game.
Timeout. Blue Jays. Woo! Blue Jay Nation, rise up. It is time to witness a great performance by your Lady Jays.
Tabor coming out and saying, let's not forget whose house this is. Let's not forget what we have on this team. Let's not forget that we're on top of this conference, and we're not going to give you reason to think otherwise. Scoring a quick 8 points is what I think it came out to. Wow. Kaylee Troxel being a big help on 2 of those with a nice assist down low to Tanisha Dean, and a 3-pointer basket for herself. This is a big one for Tabor.
19 turnovers forced by the Jays tonight. Woo! It don't get much better than that, buddy.
I bet that was the topic of conversation in the halftime talk by Sterling. I mean, people usually want 19 turnovers in 2 or 3 games, and they've got one in a half and a half of another half, so to say. But here we are. Tabor's defense proving detrimental to Sterling. Haley Davis down to Brickle.
Good
Inside
defense by Jansen there.
And 41 will not get the layup, but it will stay Sterling's ball, and they'll get a new shot clock.
Sullen, a tough force there in the middle, as she is a good-sized offensive player, and she gets the ball in the post. Kind of tough to defend. Foul with the jumper, nails it.
Good shot for the Hillsboro native.
Her family in attendance, many friends.
Jordan Fowl, her younger brother, a good friend of mine.
Smart play by Lowen. Timeout by the head coach of the Blue Jays, Sean Reed. Probably hoping a better pass would have happened there, but way to make the smart call and call the timeout.
7.5 minutes left in this game. Lee, I'm just a freshman here, and I still feel passionate about the Sterling rivalry. You've been here, what, a total of 9 years? 10 years?
Yeah, this is my 10th season watching these two teams compete. And there's not a team in the conference that I think brings out the emotion that Sterling brings out in Tabor and vice versa. It doesn't matter the record. It doesn't matter if one team's going to the playoffs, one team's not. You're always going to see the best out of each other. You're going to go hard. It's not dirty play. It's never chip. I mean, it may be a little chippy in a good way as far as aggressive basketball, but each team wants to win so bad, and you just love that as a fan.
And it proves to be great basketball. We've seen probably the most intense game of the year. Ooh, Taylor Hurd. I want to say my favorite catchphrase one more time tonight if we can see a 3-pointer from her.
Sterling has gone to a zone.
Ooh, Kaylee Troxel not able to get that one to fall as Dower gets the rebound. First time we've seen Dower and Solon, 45 and 41, the big girls down low, in at the same time. That could be a method that Sterling is trying right now to try and quell Tabor's offense. As Brickle gets the ball now to foul.
Good defense by the Jays again, letting them use all that clock. Good hand there by Jansen and good help there by Zerker. Just great defense. If you're a high school player if you're a college player and you're watching this, this is good defense. This is how you play. That's good teamwork, how you pass off on defenders. It's another turnover there.
And that's a lot of good coaching, too. Sean Reed has coached up this defense to a great point. Probably the best help defense in the conference, maybe in this side of the tournament.
What I love right now is you're seeing the Blue Jays, they're peaking. They're starting to play their best basketball late. Lowen with the, oh, on the ground. Ooh. I think we were both ready for an and one there.
Tina Lowen, such an athlete, a varsity player in 2 sports, conference player in 2 sports.
All conference player in 2 sports.
I mean, I saw her play volleyball. I like to play volleyball myself, and wow, she is quite amazing in that field in her own right. And now she comes out here in basketball and being in the starting lineup.
Two-pointer by Wilgers.
Wilgers with a nice jumper on top of that. That gives her 10. But Tina Lowen is probably the best female, maybe all-around athlete on this campus.
When I hear I know she's a really good softball player. She could play and start for our softball team. And she's an all-academic player as well.
And one of the nicest people on this campus, I know very well.
I agree.
She's got 2 parents that are professors here at the college, and she's got a great heart. She shows it on the court. Nothing but smiles usually from her.
5:41 to go. Blue Jays up by 11.
Taylor Hurd on the outside. She's going to get trapped, but she'll give it to Wilgers.
For 3.
Ooh, just
nice tip there by Jansen.
Long.
Gets it into the hands of foul, though. Takes it up the court, looking to get a layup. Tina Lowen picks up her missed shot. An aggressive defense there, but you've got 4 Warriors and 3 white jerseys ahead. Are the Blue Jays going to be able to get it ahead? They're going to pull it back. Smart decision.
And Mallory Zerker, a little bit
Lowen
short.
with the hustle. Oh, my goodness.
2 rebounds in 1 possession.
She says, listen, you made a bad decision, but I'll help you out. I'm a good teammate.
And Tina Lowen bring it up, gives it to Taylor Jansen down low, and scores the basket. And Sean Reed calls a full timeout. Tabor is up 13 with 4 minutes and 52 seconds left to go in the game. And we are pumped as this gym is packed full of Sterling and Tabor fans.
Just different energy. If you look at both teams right now, if you look at both fans, you've kind of got that nervous, uneasy, like, I'm not convinced we're going to come back. You've got this momentum building here from the Blue Jay side. You've got the stadium, the gymnasium getting packed right now. You've got fans all over, and you're just starting to see the tone maybe being cemented here, the exclamation point. Not to say that I'm going to pull a Chick Hearn and say, it's in the refrigerator, or whatever he used to say for the Lakers. You don't remember that. But this game is not over, but right now it's all momentum Jays.
And it looks like they have shown no signs of slowing down that momentum. Their starting 5 have been in the game for a long time now, with the exception of Sam Short sitting out for Taylor Jansen. And I'm getting videotaped right now for Twitter, so if you're following Tabor on Twitter, you're going to see me here in a second. But
yeah, if you're not tuned in yet, you better get on the internet, get on this HD broadcast, because Lee Waldron and
Ryan Preheim
are bringing it to you tonight in Hillsboro. Let's go, Jays.
And we're going to win this one for us, and more importantly, so we can beat Sterling.
It's kind of important to everybody in this town.
You never see the town so alive till the Sterling game comes around. Then you see people from all over come out of the woodworks. Strobel on the outside trying to get in. Tina Lowen on her, not going to let her get an easy basket.
Good
Tina Lowen gets the rebound.
My goodness, she's all over the place.
That'll give her 6th rebound of the night, if I'm certain. And
Bucket.
Taylor Jansen with the layup, and we are not slowing down.
Sterling trying to come back quickly.
And Stagner out to
3,
Strobel.
no answer. Tanisha Dean, the Blue Jays on the verge of blowing this out. Just the fatigue is set in. 3 by Wilgers. Money! Money!
Wilgers.
Kayla Wilgers with the 3!
13 points of the night for her off the bench. The most explosive night we've seen for her in a long time. And Nick Sauer looking at us funny.
Lead up to 18. I'm looking at Nick Sauer's pretty ring. He hit a big 3 last year in the conference tournament. championship Monday. He's pumped on the inside. He knows what a big three looks like. Steal by Tanisha Dean.
Sterling has ran out of gas, and Tabor still's got a tank. Woo! Getting excited. We'll get the score on that Southwestern game pretty soon because we'll get even more excited if we're going to clinch this thing here tonight. As long as we win, we at least share the conference title, but if Southwestern loses, we will keep it ourselves. And Tanisha Dean is not afraid of anybody down there on that drive.
20 is the magic number. Timeout, Warriors.
9 points for Tanisha Dean. With 1 point going in this half, she explodes for 8. Crazy, but Tanisha Dean showing that, you know, even though she may not have the most points, she's still the best player on this court.
So if you are not in Hillsboro yet, if you're not here at the gym, you need to get here now because Ryan Preheim is in the zone. He's ready to go. We've got people going crazy all over the gym. Looking at our fans here, it's going to be a great performance tonight.
This was a 2-point game at half, everybody. 2 point. We are now ahead 20 points. 10 times the score differential going into the second half. And wow, it's a big one. And we're just getting tons of videos taken here at this bench.
Ryan Preheim, Lee Waldron, get to Hillsboro, get in this gym. The Tabor Women Jays are up 61-41.
And we're going to take this one home, and we still got another game after that, Lee.
Woo!
We're ready for this one. It's just Tabor College Pep Band is getting wild. You got the camera feed of Sean Reed's timeout right now. Once again, we are shooting in HD tonight for you fans at home that's looking for something we want to extend till next season. And we are pumped for it. Especially me. I mean, I love the broadcast here. I used to do it professionally back in California, and it was never as much fun as I'm having right now.
This is a blast, man. About as good as it gets, small college athletics.
Woo. Alley foul, bring it up. Davis inside to Dower.
Ooh, we're going to call a foul there.
I think that's her second of the night. And that is Kayla Wilgers with 13, Tanisha Dean with 9, Tina Lowen with 6, Kaylee Troxel with 11, and Taylor Jansen with 4. I mean, that's a big thing is those scores are spread out. No one player's really taking over. I mean, Kaylee Troxel, Mallory Zerker, and Kayla Wilgers putting up high scoring numbers today, but no one else is kind of letting them just score, whereas on Sterling's side, you really got Haley Davis, and no one else is even 8 points yet. And she's got 10.
It's a great team performance.
She's got 10 on the night, and she hasn't scored this half. Tabor's done a good job of locking her down. Tanisha Dean at the top.
Taking her time, up by 18. Smart there. Use that clock.
Out to Wilgers.
Looked like a little foul there, but no call. Oh,
and then we'll get the rebound.
Reset the clock.
Reed saying slow down, take it out.
You got plenty of time.
Rush. Kayla Wilgers coming on the side. She's getting trapped by 2 Sterling defenders, and a foul will be called on Dower.
Look to help her up. That's a hard foul.
She's smiling as if she expects something different, like you blatantly pushed her down. But right here, I can see it. I would have called that foul. 2 minutes and 11 seconds left here. No reason to foul there, especially when it's your third. Sterling just making bad decisions.
Well, I mean, they're a little desperate. They're down 18 with 2 minutes. They're trying to play hard. I mean, nothing dirty about it, but they're really tired. We've taxed Tanisha Dean with a layup.
The nice assist there, too. Tanisha Dean pushes her total to 11. Third Tabor player in double digits here tonight. And she's going to get a steal and another layup, it looks like.
Ooh, should have taken her time there. Maybe thought contact was coming. Blue Jays up by 20.
Strobel on the drive. Oh, she gets her own rebound, it looks like. Didn't even really shoot it. Alley fouled, no foul called. No pun intended there. And Haley Davis gets her first points in the half.
That's been key too. She was leading scorer for them in the first half. Now she's got 2.
Haley Troxel. Bringing it up, 1:14 seconds left here, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Sean Reed just saying, take your time. No reason to rush it.
107, Tanisha Dean. Tell me what I got to do. Layup. Boom.
That
Money.
dominant right hand that we always see from Tanisha Dean is coming in clutch now, and she's now tied as the leading scorer for Tabor.
Look at that, just out of nowhere. And it wasn't like, let me take over. Just let the game come to her. That's great basketball.
And she usually doesn't make very many bad decisions. Sometimes she gets a little overzealous on defense, but offensively, one of the smartest players on the team.
Approaching the 30-second mark here.
Strobel
Block!
and it's blocked!
By Jansen. Ball's on the ground. Who's on the floor? Tina Lowen, Hillsboro native. Give the ball to Tabor College. That's how you call good effort.
We're getting loud over here. I mean, it's pretty quiet in this gym. People are looking at us. We're getting pretty excited. We got some girls behind us just
It's just emotional. You just get after it.
Sterling game, 20-point lead. We want to hear this win.
They're into it. We're into it. It's 20-point lead. We're about to win the game. So just a great atmosphere. If you're not in Hillsboro, get on the road. We'll save you a seat behind us.
No matter where you're from, Nebraska, Oklahoma, I don't care how long this drive takes, you get here. You get here right now. And it looks like they're going to let Tabor just round up the clock here. 17 seconds on the game clock. Same for the shot. And this is going to be it. Fans are on their feet clapping for this one as Tabor's going to take home the victory 65-45 over rival Sterling. And we have clinched at least a share in the conference. And we are headed to the NAIA basketball tournament here in the next few weeks, folks. It is exciting here, and we still got a game to go. Woo! We are ready for this one. My partner in crime, Lee, and I are ready for this game, and we hope you are too. No matter where you are, you need to get pumped for what's about to happen here in Hillsboro, Kansas. And we're going to try to get the stats on the Southwestern game here, because if they lose, Tabor clinches the conference all by themselves here.
I'll pull it up pretty fast for you here.
They at least have a share. Sean Reed showing great sportsmanship, checking in on the hurt player Stagner for Sterling, shaking the hand.
Bethel down by 2 points.
We're going to pull up that stats right now, and we hear the fans getting loud.
It's 3 minutes to go. Southwestern up by 2.
We'll keep you updated on that game, as that is a pivotal one. If Southwestern loses, once again, Tabor will rule the conference by themselves, probably clinching a second-round home game for Tabor, which would be huge by any means necessary. That means we'll be bringing you at least one, possibly two home NAIA games
That's
for
awesome.
you guys. And
home playoff games, yeah. Home conference tournament games. The tournament will be in, Sioux City, Iowa. But we'll get to host some playoff games.
And that's big. That's big, guys. I don't know how much you guys appreciate that, but that is a huge thing to have, is 2 home NAIA tournament games. Whew. That's the big, basically, tournament, and Tabor could come out and win it again. They won it last year for both the men's and women's, if I'm correct. Men's banner's still not up there.
Yep, we did. We did not win the regular season championship. We won the conference tournament championship, which you get a bid either way. If you win your conference, you're in first place, you'll go, just like we just clinched now. If you win the tournament, you'll go as well. We got the coach here. He's pumped up, ready to go. He's ready for a good ball game. Blue Jays basketball. We got about 26 minutes. Go get a hot dog, get a soda, cool off. It is warm in here. I'm hot. I need to get some water. We'll be back soon with the remaining final stats of this game, and we'll get ready for the lineups for your men's game. Tune in, folks. Tip-off set for 8 o'clock.
Don't forget that we will have a halftime interview with Coach Sean Reed coming in at halftime of this men's game that'll be starting here in 26 minutes. We'll probably be here a little bit earlier for that. After the conclusion of the men's game, we will have an interview with Coach Micah Ratzliff for the men's team, and that will last about 7 minutes probably, so stay tuned if you want to. We appreciate you being here. We're going to run some video feed.